Hi, my name is Sarah Adam, and I'm a senior here at the University of South Carolina. I'm double majoring in finance, risk management, and insurance. I conducted my SWOT analysis on Publico, which is a restaurant and bar in Five Points. I went there on Sunday, November 3rd, with a couple of my friends for Sunday Fun Day brunch. I've been to Publico many times over my past 3 years here at the University of South Carolina. But this time I was able to observe the wait staff and the atmosphere at Publico. Over the next few minutes, I'll share with you my findings of my SWOT analysis. I found that there were a lot of strengths and opportunities, but those were paired with weaknesses and threats. So starting with the strengths, it was in a very centralized location right in the middle of town. The hostesses were welcoming right away. They wanted to really make sure that we were seated as soon as possible. The inside part, right when you walk in, they had windows that were open up to the street that they leave wide open. So that really helps with the atmosphere of the whole thing. It really opens the place up. And then the back, so you put your name in the front with the hostess, and then you can go to the back and put your name in outside if you choose to. So we went outside in the back. And they had just they'd renovated this maybe a year ago, and they added a bunch of tables. They have artificial turf out there now, and just it really is such a fun place to go with your friends and family. So they have cornhole and Mega Jenga and just all sorts of games for all different ages. It's really an upbeat and fun environment out there. So we sat down out there. Our waitress was so kind, and she wanted to make sure that we had a great experience. Publico, when we got the menu, Publico has a great, a bunch of different kinds of food. So it ranges from burgers and tacos to they have ramen even. It's just really just a cool place to go. The prices are reasonable, and they have specials for every day of the week. So Sunday Fun Day, which is what we were there for, you get buy one, get one free on drinks. And then Monday night, I think they have $2 tacos and $2 tequilas. So they have something for every day of the week, which is also just so fun and nice for students especially. They have great portions that really give you a bang for your buck. So I normally end up taking home like half of my quesadilla, which is nice because it gives me what I'm paying for. Some of the weaknesses, though, that come with the strengths, because Publico is located in the middle of 5 Points, parking can be really difficult. They don't have their own parking lot, so you either circle 5 Points looking for a meter spot, or you can park in a different establishment's parking lot, but that's a risk that you're going to have to take. Publico can get very packed on, say it's a great, nice, beautiful day in the spring. Everyone wants to go sit outside at Publico, so the lines for both inside and outside can get very long and hectic, or even for big weekends like Parents' Weekend or when family's here. It's a great place to go. So we had a problem. We also had a problem with our bill when we were paying. Our waitress was unable to take an item off that we didn't actually get. And she spent like 20 minutes searching around for a manager, and she couldn't find one, so they could have more management on hand, I think. And this is something similar has happened to me before there. Some of the opportunities is they could obviously attract more students if they had Carolina Cash. Other restaurants that have similar prices and atmospheres do accept Carolina Cash, which makes them more affordable to students who use this form of payment for their meals here at school. They could advertise more, so they do have an Instagram and they do have a Facebook page, but Instagram does this thing where you can have paid ads and that show up by location. So if I'm in Columbia, I can get an ad from local restaurants around here, so they could do something like that in case people don't follow their pages, their Facebook or Instagram pages. They also don't have a lot of basic meals on their menu, so sometimes I'm just not in a mood for like all different sorts of flavors going on, which can be tricky there because everything is very elaborate, very complex, and they have a lot of things going on in them, and it can be overwhelming when the items on the menu are very over the top and so different from one another. Some of the threats are obviously a major threat to any city is the competition. So there's plenty of other restaurants to choose from, which makes it harder on Publico. Other restaurants provide parking, so you might be driving around and you can't find a spot at Publico, so you are like, oh, I can go to 1801 and park right there and get right in. So people might do that if they can't find a parking spot. Other restaurants with similar prices and quality of food, like 1801 Grill and Public House, do allow Carolina Cash, which is very big for some students. Moe's and Surefire Tacos are other Mexican restaurants that are located off campus and accept Carolina Cash. Another threat is the economy. So if the economy takes a dive, people will stop going out to eat, and if they do go out to eat, they might choose somewhere that has more reasonable prices, that isn't as expensive. Also, another major threat to any restaurant is foodborne illnesses. So Publico has burgers, shrimp, chicken, eggs, and a lot of different items that could potentially carry dangers to customers. But overall, I had a very positive experience at Publico and personally felt that it had many strengths. It obviously has room for improvement, just like many other restaurants, but overall it seems to do very well in this city and appears to draw a large crowd and create a wonderful experience for everyone here. Thank you so much.